Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in here, alright? So let's get started. The market has turned very, very bullish. Last night it was about negative 0.14, negative 0.15%. And right now we are at zero, exactly zero. And I think that we could go a little bit higher. I want to see just a little bit of consolidation into the open and then for the market to move towards the 4180 and then retesting the previous highs, which is right over here at 4183. It wants to do it. Short sellers are not liking this thing right now. They're waking up extremely angry. This is not what they want to see. They want to see this thing. They wanted to see this thing do a dead cat bounce, but unfortunately, it's not doing that. It's going sideways. Again, consolidation is a short seller's worst nightmare, and there might be a squeeze today. All right, so now let's talk about the top 2 stocks for today. Now, the very first one that we're going to be covering in today's video, that stock is Tesla. All right, and all of y'all have been asking about Tesla for a while. We have traded this one before. There was very easy opportunity right over here. I told y'all to go long. We made money on this thing, and now it looks like it wants to pay us again. It's currently bouncing off of this level of support right here. It bounced off of that level ferociously yesterday, and it seems like it wants to pay us today. I don't see any news specifically attached that could add more fuel to this. At least not as I look at this right now. I don't see anything, but the technicals are telling us that we could see a massive push today towards the 760 region. This is definitely not looking bearish at all. The market is also not looking bearish, and if we see a squeeze in the stock market, then Tesla, that money will also trickle into Tesla, and we could see a massive move today. All right, so keep Tesla on your watch list for a potential move to 765, maybe 770 today. All right, now the second stock that all of you should be keeping on your watch list for today, that stock is OXY. All right, and we're gonna talk about OXY because OXY is on the verge of breaking out of this wonderful flag. All right, I mentioned this one in the past, and it kind of disappointed. They kind of dragged the feet lower and lower and lower. And now I think it's the perfect time for us to look at this thing again for a potential move all the way up to this region right over here. All right, this region right over here, I think it's about to break out. And I think that oil and all of your oil companies like your XOM, your BP, and just everything in that sector, your APA, all of these stocks that are linked to oil, I think they're gonna have a massive move. This setup is very clean, and as you can see, a lot of money flooded into the stock yesterday, and I think it will continue on today. So these are the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. This one has the potential to run a lot. All right, so yeah, now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of you who asked about that, the very first one that we're going to be covering, again, y'all always have some wonderful questions about certain stocks. So that one is Lemonade. All right, we're gonna address Lemonade, and in the video before yesterday's video, I told y'all to be very careful on Lemonade because there is a potential that it could collapse to 60 in the 60s if that floor right here breaks. If we see this thing collapse and if dip buyers don't step in heavy. Dip buyer stepped in very heavy to form this triple bottom right now, which is very clean in my opinion. This thing doesn't have any flaws. I think it's gonna run up. There is a bullish engulfing candle just like this one, but I think this move is gonna be a lot more ferocious than these ones right here. So keep this one on your watch list as well. Definitely not bearish on this one either. I can picture a lot of short sellers being trapped right here. Let me just zoom in. Let me remove that, and then let's change this thing to the 5. Short sellers, a lot of them are trapped in here, right over here, trying to go shorts, right over here, right? They expected this move, and then again at the open being aggressive, trying to shorts, right over here, expecting this move, right? So these individuals are going to contribute to this squeeze, which is favorable for the longs, right? So watch this one for a potential move up to like 100 at first, and then eventually we might even retest the highs of like 105, and then after that we'll see what happens next. But as of right now, as of today, I'm not bearish on lemonade. I like the way it's looking. It's looking phenomenal in my eyes. All right, and yeah, I hope that answers your question to the person who asked about it. Now, the next one that we're going to be covering in today's video, somebody has been asking for days about EBON. All right. Now, in regards to EBON, I'm not involved in the stock. I'm not trading the stock. Right. I barely look at it. Number one, it has an option chain. It does. I see the option chain here. It's been crushed for so long. It has been. If you have high convictions about this company, if you know something that I don't know about this company, and you're so eager to buy it and to trade it, again, do what you want to do. This right here is $4. It's not really moving. It's not really getting my attention. It's not something that I will be quick to put my money in. I'm not a long-term investor. I am a trader, meaning I'm trying to get paid like tomorrow or today, right? So again, if you're a long-term investor and you like this stock the way it is at these lows, right, then have at it. If you believe it's gonna go all the way up to $14 in like a few months, sure, by all means go ahead, because you have strong conviction in the company. I don't, because I don't know anything about this company at all. And honestly, I am a trader, not a long-term investor. So where is it gonna go next? I don't know, maybe $6. Could it spike? Yes. All right. Could the short sellers covers in the near future? Yes. Does it have some potential? Maybe. All right. But until it shows me something that I like, I'm not going to trade this. But yeah, as of right now, as of the way this thing stands, that is my very honest opinion of it. Be very careful trading the stock that has like super low, relatively low volume and low activity like that. Be very careful. Now, the next one that we're going to be covering in this video, somebody has been, actually two people in the comment section have been asking whether it was time to short Dell. All right, I see why y'all trying to short this thing. I made a previous video about this one, about the break of this previous high right there. A lot of y'all got mad because you wanted to see that break happen over here, but instead it rolled over, right? It rolled over and y'all were still mad. And then they just climbed back up and just broke that previous high as anticipated. But it just took a lot longer, which is obviously frustrating, right? But that's okay though. It went all the way up here, and now y'all trying to short it. I'm not shorting this thing because it's just missing some. There's something about it that's just missing. That's just not making me want to short it. I think it's gonna consolidate a bit more. I'm not. It's a reputable company. Again, this is Dell. All right, it's not like it's not Teleray. It's not these little companies. This is a huge company. Kind of like in the same group as your Intel and your AMD. So I think it's just gonna consolidate a bit more. Could it pull back? Yes. Like, could we see a little pullback all the way down to like 100, and then we could see a potential bounce and a continuation slowly? Yes, just be very careful if you are trying to short this thing. Be very careful, because this is behaving more and more like a growth stock, where it has minor pullbacks and then immediately start squeezing shorts, minor pullbacks, and then immediately start squeezing shorts. So I'm staying on the sidelines for this one. I'm not going long, I'm not going short. I'm paying attention to the ones that have the high likelihood of paying me today. And that is my very honest opinion of the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate and destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday before trading hours, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not found on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook. And lastly, now, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after signing up with Webull. Right after signing up with Webull, use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma for PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. All right, again, be very careful out there, especially short sellers. There could be a squeeze. All right, I'm not trying to be too biased on here, but just be very mindful of that, and most importantly, have fun. Enjoy the outro.